먼저 해주세요.
일단 우리 아이 언니 머리카락이 안 먹는데. 닭살.
That's really bad. Okay. Hopefully that actually remains. No, it doesn't. What if I start speaking now? What is up with the audio, jeez? Because the issue I'm having right now is that for some reason my Galaxy Buds are no longer connecting whenever I take them off, causing the audio from my phone to start coming out. And I was like, we don't want that. Because then we're going to have this issue where you're going to hear me twice when you don't need to. And I literally don't know why it's not working anymore. Oh. How about this? This seems fine. Because the issue is that, like, I probably...
is not cute, Wendy.
뭐야?
아이. 남.
I think I resolved it now. I just switched to the AirPods. What am I supposed to do with this false statement? Are you that delusional? Anyways. What else?
Sorry.
There. Anyways, so I think you just have a thing against women. But yeah. So I'll say and apologize for the fact that this stream is heavily abrupt just because of the fact for the longest time I had no idea what to do for the 30th stream. Which was kind of a big issue because I was like, this is our 30th stream, and I've obviously been streaming for like at least once a month. So the fact that it was like at this point we hit a rut was kind of sad. What do you mean? All right. That's not something to be proud of. But so basically I finally figured out what to do for this stream because of things you're going to see next week, because after this stream I have to film the update video, or the end of the year update video, to which I was setting up in the meantime and ran into problems. I know, Megadon. I clearly know you guys are joking. It's just, again. But it's like, I wanted to do something about the fact that, like, we're 30 streams in, and, like, that's a card. So wanted a way to, like, try to not recap, but, like, just try to, like, try to actually commemorate that and such. So here we are with a surprise opening on some gears. Because this thing obviously is the Dawn Zenkai blade. I've had this thing for 2 months. I got this thing since the beginning of October, and it was literally sitting in a corner. I brought it next to me because I was kind of thinking I was going to be able to cover it in the last Blazer stream. I wasn't able to, so here we are here. Here we are with that. And then why did the tape fall? This is from a package that I just received today from a shop called Surugia, to which, from what I've seen for like the past 2 months, they have a free shipping weekend deal, I think at least once a month. So I decided this time around, we take advantage of that, and to try to figure out what I actually wanted, they actually had the Dark Gears, which, to my surprise, they're kind of like Mandarake, I guess, to say at least. However, they don't sell new items, they only sell used. And yeah, they don't have like they don't have prices and such, but and I threw out the receipts. Wow. All right. See, like that's agreeable, Tokupunk. I think I haven't obviously I have not watched Sentai Sensory Soldier. I feel like next year for sure I might actually go back into catching up on shows just because it's like, why not? But I think everyone takes Dawn Brothers versus Zenkaiger too seriously. Because like I think that's like the whole joke of the movie is that like because everyone I think was expecting way too much, or everyone wanted like a standard crossover thing, and it's like, yeah, that would have made sense, but it's like this is like you're dealing with two of the most wackiest series. So I like the fact they went full on with the wackiness. So just like, all right, just don't even bother. Like, I like the fact that like those two series just confidently just like, we're not gonna give you what you guys want. We're just gonna do whatever. Wow. Yeah, Zenkai Black is the friends we made all along because there's no such thing as Zenkai Black. If only there was someone that actually understood that. Megadong, I literally just said I haven't watched a series since Zero One and Rue Soldier. That's my current superhero time block. I'm in the first quarter of Zero One. Like I've only seen things up until the end of 2019, and I'm still like a month behind on Rue Soldier because I had to. I was reporting on Zero One. True, right? So I can tell these are resealed because it's just one or it's just two strands of or three strands of tape securing this. So I mean I'm kind of wary on how this is going to be like. So these are the majority of the Gashapon Dark Gears. Oh wow! No one. Wait. There's foam on the top too. Jeez. Oh, I was gonna say, why did they give me Cure Major? But that's live, man. So yeah, look at this on the boxes. Ooh. Wow. This is definitely really premium. So okay, obviously we will take a look at Kakuranger because it's Kakuranger. So yeah, they actually did verify it's a V. So that's cool. Like, so here is Gashapon, Kakuranger, and then here is normal Kakuranger, Sentai Gear Kakuranger, and then this is Dark Gear Kakuranger. So that's pretty neat. Okay, how much did I miss? I thought you were talking about Big Time Rush. Megadon, you saw the opening. You commented on it. What do you mean I'm gonna get the Memorial Dawn Blaster? I mean, okay. See, I would have. I was going to do that. I was initially going to wait for the memorial stuff because it's just like I knew that, like, I knew about them. Obviously, we all did. But then Dragon kept egging on me about constantly, like he kept egging me to get the DX stuff. So then I did. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that. I did bring out the Torchlinger. Here. We won't do them all, obviously, just because. So what? There's 26, right? Yeah, there's 26 gears. What do you divide that by? 14? We're not doing that half. We're gonna do like 3 gears per set. Obviously, these are not going to do much. Like, just to say. Yeah, we would do a Sun Vulcan. Oh, I want to do Live Man. I like Live Man. Live Man's probably one of my favorites. It's one of my first Showa era Sentais I knew about. That did not sound like Live Man at all. See, like, here's the King Ultra Robotaro here. And then we will do Tokyucher. So we'll put time to say goodbye to this set. Oh wait, where did I put the box? How much did I miss? I'll catch up. Just put these behind me. No, we will not. What do you mean hide? I don't know why I was not. Oh. Didn't you guys get disowned by him though? Yeah, I agree with that. For sure. Because, like, I mean, I hope with the Boom Boom Changer, they actually do go through the effort of making it memorialized. Because, like, that was kind of my issue with the... I think functionality-wise, the Kirame Changer was pretty cool. I just didn't like the fact that they really didn't take in the effort of, like, actually memorializing it. Because, like, I would have preferred to upscale and, like, a newer strap. Because it was still, like, the same thing. Like, obviously, they just retooled the DX body. So it was just, like... And plus, you know, the Memorial Gertlinger was a thing. So it was just, like... Yeah, just get that. I haven't seen the prices because I think the Kirame Changer is at least 110 maybe at max, or even like 80 at lowest. I know the Master Kaito version of the Geartlinger was 180, which is pretty impressive. They have their friends betray them. I mean, Boom Boomger is going to be like... Because we know that Goanger and Tokyoger are supposed to be featured. But yeah, I think... I don't know, maybe it'll be more like Goanger-centric. Okay, yeah, this one for sure is more suspicious. So here we have the Shokugan Dark Sentai Gear set. Yeah, someone just put the cover on wrong. But here's the back. So there's our glare accessory. And the candy, if it is included, this expired last year. Alright, so this is the selection for this set. Oh, not that, but I mean, yeah, again, I like that this is the pack. I like that these two are in consistent packaging and such. It's really cool. I definitely do think the selection here is kind of weird because I don't get the purpose as to why these 5 gears exist. These were never used. We never got a Dark 2 Kaiser. I think these two at first would have been in the same like grouping of like, why do these exist? But then they tried to justify it and then never brought it back. And like everyone else is like fine and such. So like I generally forget who I generally forget that some of these were candy toy ones. So yeah, we would do Ava Ranger, Goanger. Oh yeah, Cure Major is the outlier because Cure Major was not a candy toy, and yet they actually kept. Wow, wait. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Wait, are these candy toys then? Yeah, So these ones are marked as candy toys. Yeah, okay, so Cure Major is still marked as a DX year. That's funny. But yeah, so we'll do Abba Ranger, Go On during Cure Major. Like, I don't know. It's like I already did tell Striken that I don't want to. I shouldn't really talk much about it because again, it's not any of my business. It's literally he was the one that brought it up to me, so it's just like I don't know. I don't think I have any business about that. But before that oh, okay. Like I know the synopsis went up like a few hours ago, but again, I've been busy with just trying to get things done. But the Gotchard Igniter, I want to talk about this thing. I think the Gotchard Igniter, from what I've seen, is like probably the coolest thing. Like I actually genuinely like that thing. But it's probably gonna take Zarikin forever to like actually pick it up. Because like the thing is that like so like first of all, he finally got the X Gotchard caliber with the campaign item, and he had this thing on pre-order for like 2 months. Or like a month. Didn't bother fulfilling the purchase, so it was in a like canceling it was in a payment cancel limbo. And like we just filmed that or unboxing that, and then obviously I knew that he was not gonna be able to pre-order the Igniter. So we'll probably I don't know. I would like to try to get like the Igniter is the one I'm actually like really psyched to like mess around with. Like well, Megadong, I don't know what I want to go with this. Wait, what is? I don't. I don't know. I think that's kind of the only thing I kind of don't like about. I feel like I'm fine with the silhouette of Fire Gotchard. I'm just not too big on the boosters. I think the boosters are so unnecessary. And like Gotchard Daybreak, I think it kind of sucks that he's not his because I thought his main form was supposed to be primarily with the Igniter. But then it's not. Apparently, like it's called like the form apparently that form is just Fire Gotcha Daybreak, and it's just like it's just him with the cape. I think that would have been better as the main suit. But I mean, like, yeah, I do like. I think I don't know. I guess I'll take the boosters, the gigantic boosters over. I guess whatever Super Gotcha it is. What is? No, well, okay. What is this? Wait, let me. Okay, Megadon, let me try to comprehend this. Because I'm like. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm getting it. So, I mean, I kind of prefer this direction they're going with because I like that Gotchard, Fire Gotchard is not like it. I like that it's just Steam Hopper with Fire Deco and boosters. Because Steam Hopper is still a pretty cool suit, so I don't mind it just being just mildly modified. And I don't know. I like Megadon, unless you got that from the most recent Details of Heroes uh segment in that magazine, then I don't know. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you're most likely that's most likely because we already did hear murmurs about like Daybreak being a thing that happened, or like not being a thing that was planned, but then because of the fact Gotchard's not doing well in toy sales, that they're like, well, shoot, we have to shoehorn Legend into the show, and we have to like try to like incorporate more like things and such, and it's just like, um, it's just like the executives are getting too antsy. I don't know. I want to stick. I think it's gonna have to be. I think I'm gonna have to stick with people's opinions on the fact that it's some version of Holtar. But again, like it can be whatever. Honestly, I'm not watching this show. I'm too behind. But Megadon, we have Super Gotchard. Like that's why I prefer Fire Gotchard to not be like I prefer Fire. That's why I'm fine Fire Gotchard just being like the way it is because it's like it doesn't it doesn't overstep the like Super Gotchard's presence because Super Gotchard is still like the power up form. Like it still invokes it being the power up form and such. It's just that obviously Fire Gotchard just has the ability to like actually utilize the other forms and such. Something like that. Yeah, I will say that that is a smart decision on them to basically push the release up to February because other than that, it doesn't make sense why it's a February release. I guess I think I don't know. Like I think just because of the fact with me with Super Gotchard, I don't like the fact that like we don't get to actually see what Super Gotchard looks like. We have an idea what his legs look like, but we don't have like an ideal Super Gotchard because it's always covered up by a level 10 Kemi. So that's why I'm fine. Like that's why like I just like that Fire Gotchard just Steam Hopper with fire. It's not anything else. I mean, it is what happened. Like, it is what happens when like you get a because obviously the writer for King Oger was 01's secondary writer, so it's just like, of course you're gonna get like a lot of common writer esque things for it. So let's summon Super Abre Red. Wait. There, now we're gonna summon Super Abre Red. I kind of wish this thing actually kind of did more, but oh well. Hyper, go on red. And then go Kirame red. Alright, so that'll have to do with the Dark Gears, which, you know, like, I'm at least glad that I got these for the price that the site had them for. I got these sets for $30 a piece. As opposed to, like, what, the $80 that Bai has, or the, like, $80 that they're on like, Bai and such. Like, yeah, they're not, like, necessary at all, because, like, obviously I have them already, but it's like, I just want an easier way of doing of just splitting the sounds up for the Gear Toljulinger, and I just thought, like, it's probably the most justified way of doing that. Yeah, that's how it always is, in, like, I guess for, like, how Tokyo shows are ran. Like, basically, or like, unless you're like the toy tokusatsu shows, at least, because like things like with Ultraman, for example, they're actually allowed to like do those things in advance. Because I think what was it? I think it was the case of Blazar that like they were basically done with the show right when it was going to start premiering and such, so they were able to actually have like a long time. Like Ultraman, I think, is actually allowed to have like an actual decent amount of time for pre-production, so they don't run into the issues that the toy tokusatsu shows have. I think I'm getting both of those. Well, okay, so I pre-ordered I forgot that the Dino Brace is still not released yet. The Dino Brace is going to be January, and I got that off of AmiAmi. And I got the Blu-ray off of Amazon Japan. So I'm excited for the Dino Brace, just because that's one of my favorite wrist changers. Megadon, I think, honestly, I kind of don't care anymore. I don't know. I don't know if I will be getting that set personally anymore. I didn't get to pre-order it because we had to situate other things. But like, Because like I was trying to justify it with like, well, okay, like I have to get it for the sake of Kyoryu Violet because like Kyoryu Violet's one of my favorite female Sentai suits, and just I really like Yayoi. Yayoi best girl, but the thing is just like I don't know, like I already got the Dawn Brothers set, so it's just like I don't need the new hero sound anymore. I just want them to put out the Zenkaiger keys and I'll be done. Like the Zenkaiger and the Super Ranger. Like I just need the rest of the sounds that are programmed in the Mobards and I'm done. But they just refuse to put out the Zenkaiger keys. And the thing too is that next year is gonna suck more for me. Because next year is Kaku Ranger's 30th. And it's like, obviously, I have to jump on that. Like, I think at least next year's selection is going to be decent because, like, we have Kaku Ranger and Tokyuger, or Kaku Ranger, Go-Onger, and Tokyuger. So, like, we have those 3 Sentais, and I'm like, I'm on board. I don't really care about Deca Ranger, nor... Who was... Who would have been at Flashman? Flashman's after Bioman, because I think Bioman was in this set, but... So, like, I think for next year's set, I'm definitely more excited because it's Kaku Ranger. I would love to get a Memorial Edition Tokyo Changer. Premium DX. Yep. Megadon, that's going to be overtaken by Ride Watches. Ride Watches actually have a reason of being like still running. They did. I mean, I guess you're right because Flashman didn't even get any representation in. But Flashman only got a big bang out of in Zenkaiger. But I mean the Boon Boonger keys, like obviously I'm not going to be opposed to that. But like it's just going to be tiresome because it's like I already got the Dawn Brothers keys for the sake of having that new hero sound. And it's just like I just don't want to collect a thing that I know is not going to be like compatible. Or that's not going to have much functionality. Okay, so at least they're smart and cover the top so you don't cut it. So see, this is like the smartest packaging they've done for these things. It's just like it's pretty simplistic overall. Obviously, we'll go over it. But here it is, the Dawn Zenkai Blade itself after 3 months or 2 months in here. Because personally, they can really go for like obviously this is gonna most likely be the last Dawn Brothers DX thing because of the fact I don't think they're putting any. We're definitely not getting anything for Dawn Breeze, which is unfortunate. But just. here. But like this box is really neat. Like. It's definitely this is definitely an interesting box because they're using art. They're using pictures from the cover, which is a first. Because we would typically just gotten like, well, I mean, pictures like this are like fine on like the side and such. That's how it typically is. But I guess they really did not have enough pictures for this thing, or for these two forms that they just decided to do the cover or decided to use these. the two from here, which is interesting. And then the back here is also again just pretty interesting to just actually telling you what it is. But again, it's just like despite how expensive it was, I like the fact that he just went on and did a sword or like a roleplay weapon for a DVD pack-in. Like that's cool. Like I don't mind it personally because it's like it's something different. And now let's go over first of all the Blu-ray. I don't get this. It's ever since they started doing DVD pack-ins again, like they went back into doing just DVD cases or Blu-rays and DVD cases. I don't get it because episode of Stinger at least got to be in a Blu-ray case. I don't know why. I don't know why they went back to here because like obviously. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's not good. The AirPods died. Ooh, let's try to connect these again. Megadome, that's where you're wrong. Is this fine now? Okay. It's not going to be later on, but oh well. So this tells you not to touch the disc. This is just a pen. Great. All right. This is a 4K remaster. Work, please. All right. So I guess I'm going to have to just hear myself. And then these are the King Ultra releases, the Fies re-releases, the Golden Week Geats stage show. Final stage show for Don Brothers, Udana 3, Mazinger, Captain Harloff, and then the Abba Ranger 20th. What are the prices? So, I don't get. Okay, so without the Tro Abare Max brace, this thing is like around Blu-ray price like $60. But then with the plate, it's an additional $70. That makes sense. It's probably going to be like the Hurricaneger one where they just randomly decided to add sounds for some reason, despite the fact those sounds were programmed in the brace itself or the gyro. And again, here's the Blu-ray disc. This is so annoying. Why am I stuck like this? Alright. Wait, I don't remember highlighting this. I mean, the Kirameki Zenkai Jugear, I like it for its consistency with the previous, with Kiramager versus Rear Soldier. I don't think that's on Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure that's. I'm pretty sure those are just like special features in the Blu-ray sets. All right. So let's look at the photo book for a thing I've not seen. I mean, I skimmed through it at least. But like, I always appreciate how high quality these books are. Just kind of wish they actually used the models used for this picture. You can tell how inconsistent it is. Let me do this. So here is Taro. What was his name? Gosh. Haruka. You guys have to help. I only know his last name. Isn't it like Inuzuka or something? Because I thought it was Tetsuka. That was his name. Here's Kijino. And Jiro. I know he was not well liked in this movie, and I'm great. Sonoe, Sonoe, Sonoza, Master Kaito, Don Murasame, Dynaman Avataro change. Keep messing this up. Here's the Omasaki. No, okay, I remember. Wait, his name is Sarihara, isn't it? Isn't that his last name though? Because like I know their names are puns, obviously. And then here we have Don Zenkai Momotaro, and then Goldon Zenkaiser. Yeah. Here we have normal, regular Kaito. Wow, the Kikainoids don't even have a page. Okay, so here's Galon, Juron, Majin, and Vroom. And here's Zox. No splash on Flint. All right. Here's Stacy, and then there's Kaito's dad as Hawk Kaiser. Okay, here are the gold tweakers. And then there's Kaito's family. Wait, why is it down here? Why is Kikaisuke down here? Isn't this guy from the last crossover movie? And then we got the credits. And the group pictures. Alright. Yeah, where is... Is it on Stacy? Oh, yeah, okay, there he is. But, yeah. Putting this away. Come on. So but you need to watch the Geats movie for the Gotchard crossover, though. Like, I don't know why, like, just in general, you can't just choose not to watch something. Like, if it's necessary, you have to watch it for the sake of continuity. You can't, like, you just can't skip over stuff like that. Well, of course you haven't seen the crossover movie. It just got released. Unless you want to see a theater rip. But we haven't had that since Cho Superhero Tyson. I mean, what else was that movie supposed to showcase then? They can't just go off Star Gotchard. It's like, oh, like, look. It's your, like, it's not your, like, no. How should we word this? It's not the movie's fault. It's not the show's fault for assuming you watched the movie. Because, of course, the movie was mandatory. It's just, all like, obviously, it's not friendly at all. But you just have to deal with it. Because it's just like, what can you do about it? It's not like you're going to be able to, like, book a flight to Japan to watch the movie and then be like, well, I didn't understand what it was about. Oh, because there's no subtitles. It's like, no, duh, there's no subtitles. It's like, you can't blame the intended audience that like something's missing, because they obviously know about it, because they actually have the access to it. And plus, we already knew that she was going to be in the movie, so you can't act surprised there. Oh wow, this is interesting. So here's the Victory Super Gear, which is still B091. Oh wow, this is really interesting. Oops. Wow, this looks really neat. It's really interesting to hold this thing really like weighted. Oh. Alright. This thing requires 3. Yeah. I need to get. Well, my triples are doing well, but need to get back on restoring those. I think the one thing that the Kiramiki Zenkai Chu gear has over this thing is that it's at least it has phrases. But I guess the thing's fine still because of the functionality it has. Alright. I literally forgot to use this thing. But alright. We're like a second behind. Can't wait for this thing to appear in Tekken 8. This is what Yoshimitsu is gonna obtain somehow. But. And if we were to use... And I literally buried my... Oh, dears. Let's do geeks. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll use our memorial gears. So that one does the standard finisher, but if we were to do like Kiji Brothers, I think well, I mean, that gets to, like, the next thing I was going to get into, which is, like, I find it weird the way the Zenkaiger gears are treated here are just basically like everyone else. They're not treated in the same level as the Dawn Brothers. Yeah, so basically, this thing is somewhat similar to the Ninjark sword, where it categorizes the gears in certain subgroups. However, it does a better job at it than the Ninjark sword. Because if we were to use just a random batch, Like, you know, she hasn't even debuted in the show. I mean, it helps that Majid actually has her own suit. She debated. Yeah, she did debate whether or not to have her stuff in retail or premium. As you can see, it's not much, but this thing does acknowledge the Senpaijers. And we'll do one more from set 3. Oh, great, I almost crashed it. I'm curious of how 2 Kaiser works in that. Because if it were to just use a random Sentai. So luckily it actually is a new line. It's not much, but it's new. Again, I'm pretty sure for some reason special is now just secret. But I think 2 Kaisers should play the Zenkaiger sound. What is all this? Okay. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about first, but I get it. Because I was like, what are you talking about? Okay. Megadon, I was already going to call you Valorant, but so the thing is that Valorant's like I think in marketing wise, in the toy releases, he's technically marketed like a secondary writer, but he's not the secondary writer. Like, yeah, it is weird that he is the tertiary, but I think it makes sense. I think everyone is going to take that more than Legend. I mean, I think Boom Boonger is basically a more back to basics kind of look. But obviously, they're still carrying over what they've done since basically Kira Major. Because, like, obviously, the Boom Boonger suits have padding, but it's not like. It's, like, on the legs, basically. Okay. Yeah, like, I think they're fine. They're definitely unique. Because it's just like the tire thing is just like it's like that right amount of like silliness. Like, you can argue that it makes them more plainer, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know if there's any other. Oh wait, I remember what was it. So, well, jeez, I forgot the buckle was on top. If anyone was curious, if this thing does have functionality in this thing. Technically, no. But, like, what is this? Okay. Like, I don't know. I think this is how it was done. Like, you didn't have the slashing sounds. And, like, obviously, you can't. Like, you obviously can't, like, have these sounds comprised into here. Like, even though it was possible, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, that's kind of the only thing that I kind of wish Sentai Memorial items did take in consideration for the current series, at least, because it's just like, obviously the 20th and like the current ones we've been getting, obviously, have been doing a somewhat good job. But it's just like, I kind of wish these ones actually did acknowledge the VSynX stuff. So then, because, yeah, when you think about it, it is weird of just being like, oh, cool, I got this thing, but then 2 months later, I know I'm going to get this thing, and know that it's not going to work with this thing. So... like, other than that, it's just kind of like... This is a fine toy, overall. like I just appreciate it does more than the Ninja Sword, because the Ninja Sword's like heavily disappointing. And like speaking of that, like because here's comparison with the two. Like obviously the Zanglass sword is still the most superior because they actually bothered with the LEDs, because I kind of wish they just carried that over here, but I still think that's fun. Because it's just like, obviously, the thing with the Zanglass sword is that it obviously relies on the Dawn Blaster, so it doesn't really do much on its own. This thing, at least, you can't, like, again, it's on par with the Ninja sword of, like, you know, you get one transformation sound and you get a finisher sound, or you get two finisher sounds, because you can still hold this down. And like obviously the like compatibility with the Dawn Blaster is not that desirable, but it's like it's still something, and I forgot about this. I forgot no one bothered with this thing. This is, yeah, obviously there's a reason. Like, I'm gonna assume this is gonna be like the Ninja sword. Yeah, so it's just like the Ninja sword. It doesn't have its own separate mode for this, or it doesn't like it takes the sensor out of this thing and just basically converts it back into thinking it's the Dawn Blaster. Or like basically they basically just made it so the sensor from the Tiger Adora just goes through the same process, which is kind of expected, but I don't know. It's just it's upsetting, obviously, but it's like, what can you do? Put in the gear Dolinger. What is it gonna do in the gear Dolinger? Oh, jeez. Can't do anything. Alright, it shouldn't do anything. Like, it's not supposed to do anything, but it does for some reason, because these things just like misreading gears. Wait, read things they're not supposed to read. What? Cool, I guess. What's King Oger gonna do? Is this properly gonna work? But yeah. Yeah, so it's just this. This is the Kikai side of Ranger, and this is the Kikai side of Dynaman. Yeah, makes sense. Can I even grab the Oger Calvert from this point? Oh gosh. Alright. Kogai Russo, Ruga Isen. What? You have to hold it down? Okay. That's literally that's literally how we're gonna have to do it. Like, and honestly, I'm really excited to see what we could potentially get out of King Oger versus Dawn Brothers. Because if we can get another Zonglass sword retooling off of this thing, I'll get it. Because I'm not gonna be surprised if we do get another sword pack-in. But like, I think it will be cool. Just watch it beat this thing. This thing is so fun going back then. And just all these swords are now like the fact that all this started. This length started because of this sword, and now look at what we have here. I mean, if they haven't been. I think we're supposed to expect them in the next 2 months. I don't remember. Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh, how are they going to debut a trailer in Shugadom? I mean, then again, Prince was, I don't know, Prince in Shugadom is funny. And then, what, is this still on? Because then we can finally do things like this. Jeez. Wait. I like the fact you can do this with any gear. Like, that's, I think, is like a cool feature. Like, obviously, it just does the default transformation, but it's still, like, pretty neat. Because, well, I mean, I don't want to play it through. That's the thing about this toy sometimes. It just doesn't go in all the way for some reason. How did, like, you know how they did. I don't think they did a good job at debuting in Dawn Brothers because it came out of nowhere. Like, I don't know what was with Taro, but he was clearly out of it. He tried to transform, but then out of nowhere, he just became King Oger. How does No. Yeah, sure. Like, the people of Shigadam are gonna be like, what is that thing? And it's just a trailer coming down the hill. I mean, at least they established they at least established this gear, I think, to some extent. Like, at least this gear is like makes sense because it was a part of Enya Ride-On. And plus they had toys to release. Yeah, of course not. What were you expecting? That's like people expecting Geats out of Gotchard. Everyone always watches the next show with the previous show in mind when it's a good series, or in their opinion, a good series. It's literally right here. This is Enya Ride-On. This is the only thing of it I have of it, because I'm not going to get a mech. I'm not going to buy a bike just for a gear, or like a mech component for a gear. That's why I had to get this thing with the Memorial Geartlinger and get this thing in the condition I got it in. Like, this Boon Boon trailer is just gonna like terrorize you, Gundam. They're gonna hear honking every night, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's a ghost truck," and then it's just gonna like go on some component of like the Boon Boon mech, and then it's just gonna be like, "Goodbye." Is that even? All right. Anyways, yeah, that basically kind of concludes the stream. However, I do have like I guess one more thing I kind of want to highlight. Besides the fact that I got so much Dawn Brothers stuff to deal with, because like the thing, I don't know. I'm in between on whether or not like what to do, because the thing is that so like I've had this CD Japan box just sitting next to me for the past 4 months, because I've been having this on hold for a while because of the fact I was kind of like holding off for the next Geek stream. But I don't know if I should just like take care of it now or just still hold it off. Because other than that, there are some things I want to like just take a look at right now. Does this fit in here? Wow, it does fit. I mean, I think obviously any card fits in there. But this was a part of a recent order. The same order as the Dark Gears. You will see them next week. But I did get some Gaia memories. But I need to actually give them batteries. Fang's technically the only one to have batteries, however, it's dying. As you can hear, it's dying. So, like, I know, like, I kind of regret getting the Gashapon Fang because I forgot how atrocious it is to actually replace the batteries for these. Because I think they're the same deal like the engine souls. So obviously these are split into two components. And like the thing is that I got each of these for like $3 a piece. So and like I clearly don't have enough cell batteries, which is not good. Because from what I recall from here is that oh jeez. Okay, wait. Okay, this is a lot. This is actually not. I don't like this at all. So, from the looks of here, we have to unscrew the cell batteries from the circuit board. Jeez. But does it still work? Okay. So okay. Like, gee, I like the gesture of giving the tab, but like, why? What did this do? Like, what? Keep the form shape of the Gaia memory like preserved or something, or what? What was the purpose of? Because the scary thing is that obviously you don't want to rip the cord. Oh, great. See, I don't want to apply too much pressure. Like, I was actually fearful because I saw this with Fang. I was like, oh shoot, I had to do this with the other four, but luckily the other four, they went to this method. It's like, thank gosh. All right, there we go. Oops. We got the batteries. Oh. Now we just need to figure out whether or not it's actually the batteries or if it's just it being placed. Alright, I guess that's just full. So, fine, we'll. Jeez. Okay, that's actually bad. Great. We have to figure out which way these are supposed to go. Why would I? I kind of wish it told me which. Which side? Which? I don't know which one. Okay, so positive and negative. So this is positive. This is negative. But I think we got them wrong. Okay. So positive, negative. All right. And then oh god. Okay. Let's. Yep, we flipped it. Come on. Because, like, we have to try to make sure. I guess these things are contacting? Unless I'm just getting this completely wrong. Alright, so we got that. Now we got to screw it back on. Why do you make us do this? All to replace cell batteries? Jeez. Alright. Alright. I mean, at least. Oh, okay. We can't split it because the sticker's already applied, so. But. I think it goes like that. Set this back where it originally was. What happened? Wait. Something happened. Okay. Okay, cool. That's just great. It's still. So in some way, we need to resolder these two wires back. All right. So much for replacing the batteries. All right. I definitely don't want to scrap it because it's still salvageable. It just needs to be re-soldered. It just needs to be resoldered is the thing, so maybe I could get my oldest brother to do that unless I do that in my own hands, but what, so it's how did it work? Mhm. Yeah. So it still works. It just needs some resoldering. All because this one thing didn't want to connect in. Why is this not? Um. Anyways, just move this here. I do because my oldest brother made Dragon get one a while back to mod his PS4 controller. It hasn't been touched since. Where is? Where did I put? Jeez. Because the rest of these are pretty simple. Though. Do these tabs work? Yeah. So I can use my old Lockseed tabs in this, so that's neat. I know I wasn't supposed to do that one first, because that one was the first, or that was the last one, but... we would do both of these, because they're supposed to go together. I find it interesting how they're colored. Gyro memories are a lot bigger than I was anticipating. Are you serious? Why doesn't this one want to work? Come on. Okay. Guess we gotta see what's potentially up with this one. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. So it seems like my Joker was indeed ripped. And they moved the sound of Bortwick here. So here, let's. I get that like these things are like a decade old at this, or like 15 years old now. But it's just like. What is up with this? It's clearly pressing the button. I don't know. The fact that like this is like a half and half situation with this. Man. I don't get why. This is just not working. And also, who was one to just rip this Joker memory in half? Now I need to figure out which one was what. Alright. So you're telling me that, like, oh gosh, there's Fang Joker. Because I know Zarkin's gonna use this against the store. Well, this Joker side for the the Joker side for Extreme is just non-existent. So fun. So is this technically one of my very few junk items now? Because again, the Fang memory is salvageable. But this one, I don't know what's up with it. And plus, I guess I'd rather prefer one in a better condition. So yeah, I can't do a actual Extreme because my Joker site doesn't work. But again, I guess I at least have this one. I can at least use these batteries for something. Because I also got the Gashapon versions of the Gasha Gear Duel. No, Perfect Puzzle had its... Yeah. Perfect Puzzle had its batteries. It was Knockout Fighter. How? What the heck? Did I get this wrong? Oh gosh, what? Jeez. So tightly spaced. Again, unless I grab the wrong battery. Jesus. No, I put them in right. I don't know what's the deal. Knockout Fighter then. Can't be bad. Wait, where are my batteries for? Oops. But I had batteries. Don't tell me I used them. I had batteries right here. Hello, Leaf Fantasy. No, I'm talking about like button batteries. Because there were button batteries that were originally from this. I don't know what happened. I don't think I used them in here. Oh, wait, I did. Because these are for my oneness buckle. Whenever I get around opening that. Oh, I forgot about that. So basically, I guess ever since like the Kachidoki, like the truncated version of the Kachidoki lock seed, I've been really like into the like trying to like or not trying, but like just I've been really fascinated with the like gimmicks that like I guess the Gashpon and Candy Toy variants of like certain gimmicks, just to see how they handle them. Like, so yeah, the batteries are fine. It's literally just I don't know what's up with this. No, wait. So, like, again, the only ones I have so far are the Gashapon version of the Kachidoki Lock Seed, the Tokon Boost Ghost Icon, the Decade Ride Watch, and then the like both Shining Hoppers, Assault Wolf, and Caucasus. So I want to like backtrack and like get the rest of these like variants just for fun. And like, you know, I think like the two they did for X8 were pretty neat. I don't know, I wonder why I can't get this. I gotta pull. This out. Gosh. Oh gosh, that did not sound good. But anyways, we got the top at least. Are you serious? Because the thing is, I do not want to like rip this. I wouldn't necessarily say fix. But like, I just don't get why it's doing this. Because technically, from this, I should be able to lift this up. But I can't for some reason. And like, I did not hear anything good from this. Yeah, this snapped. Like, I know it's just like, I already have the core sounds here. But it's just like, we need the knockout fighter sounds too. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. Okay. That's just wait. All right. Yeah, so as you can see right here, it's this stressed. So okay, so what we're gonna have to do is that we're going to have to remove the sticker. Right. Because we need access to the sound base. We just don't get why it's not. Why did they make this impossible? I got scammed. It's only $6. They really made these so you were not supposed to split them again. What am I supposed to do? Because the worst part is that this half is not even screwed. So, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, none of this is coming apart, is the issue. Wait, okay, wait. Okay. We got an opening. Even if it means, like, the mechanism starts springing out, it's at least... We need to see it internally. Just the issue is that we can't... Gosh, why is it like this? What's wrong with it? I just don't get it. Because it's just like... I unscrewed all the screws that I can, like, remove. Unless... Is there any hidden? Is there a hidden screw somewhere? I don't feel one. Megadon Zurkin has the memorial version. That's why I got the Gashapon version. Right. Let's... Not even do... Yeah, not even doing a Kimiwaza works. So... So, what, like, half of these things I got are, like, just a bust? Well, Fang Joker's my fault, but, like, I don't get this. We did all this for nothing, alright. We broke... We snapped this for nothing. Just pretend none of that happened. I don't know how dead batteries to this thing are just make it alive. Like, this thing doesn't make sense. I put in fresh new batteries and it's like dying. But when you put dead batteries in this thing, it just works. 'Cause that makes sense. Now I'm going to put the sticker on worse than the original person. Alright, so our only bust was the Joker memory. Unless that's the same logic. But that one doesn't even work at all, so... Man, this one, if only I actually had, like, the... Wait, I do, actually. Draken wants Knockout Fighter 2. You know, now we can do stuff like this. That's not right. Yeah, there. Yep. Oh, great. What I think is actually the best thing with these is that you can actually make, they're actually compatible with, they're actually compatible with this. This is what I think is the best part about the individual releases of these. So they don't do much in the Kimiwaza slot because it's just explosions. But... Oops. Yeah, sadly. My my Galaxy Buds, or what are you freaking out? Alright. But how long have we been going? Somehow am I fine now? Is the audio fine? I don't hear. Oh, no, it's not. But, yeah, I'll get Fang salvaged. Fang will be saved. I'm gonna have to get another Joker Extreme memory. It's like, what are the way this was done is just kind of ridiculous. Just the fact that I got it like this, so it's just like, alright. And our two Gashat Gear Duels, our Gashat Gear Duel Gashats are fine. I was just stupid. Because again, I ruined it now, so now Knockout Fighter has like an obvious split, but again, I have Candy Toy tabs I can use. This is what are not gonna work. Please, just is this? That can't be the only one I have. What? Well, I guess it is. Why can't? It's because. Is this fine now? I had the wrong one plugged in. Okay. I guess that. Zarkin already did. You guys already know. I'm not buying Gotchard. I'm not collecting Gotchard. What the heck? Why did it disconnect now? Wait. Let me switch to here. Maybe. But why do you guys care about these things? They're just a sham. Why can't I? they both die or something? What? Why do I have? Because I'm pretty sure I'm just disconnected. I don't know. There. Oh. Hopefully that fixes things. You guys are part of the problem. You guys don't like actually take into consideration its of its necessity of its like actual like importance. Because it's people like you that contribute to like the sales of these things that they keep doing them, and it's just like stop. It's like like we don't need these things. We just don't more of this. No, you don't. You do not. You do not know with how shameless how LED belt roses are. Just, I mean, personally, I've just never been appealed to them, so it's just like obviously, it's just like, I mean, I never viewed them negative. Like within Revice, I never viewed them negatively, but it was just like I just genuinely thought they were overhyped. But like, Geats definitely deserves like its criticism. It's criticized. The Vision Driver is utterly pointless. And then like I was Zillion Driver, but the Zillion Driver completely removes the LEDs or the LED, the multi LED sec like, immediately like a better toy. Yeah. I mean, like again, it can literally apply to anything, obviously. But like at least the Gashapon variants are fun. And inexpensive for the most part. I mean, Gotchard's LEDs are like that because it's just the Revice ones, to which is definitely the ones I prefer. I think the Geats ones were definitely overachieving, but other than that, like like obviously, if people like obviously people, it does have its audience, but I just don't think like I just don't think it's a good trend. It's just not really a good trend that they've been doing. Just because it's like they're honestly just not really that. And obviously, the match completely lost, and also it's just they're soulless. I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I think, again, like, I think the Dread Driver is just kind of nothing to me. Nothing's memorable at all. It's also just because I didn't bother looking much into it. So it's just like, the standby is neat. I'll give it that. I just don't really get its entire, like, well, I mean I do, but it's like, yeah. I mean, I guess. Megadon, like, if you want pretty lights, then go, like, I don't know. There's probably more easier ways of looking of pretty lights. Come on. But what else? I know I do, but that doesn't mean I'll actually start liking. Like, I mean, yeah, maybe it will actually make me appreciate, like, obviously some items, but like it won't. Not the LED belts, because again, I think, like, again, the Vision Driver I think is like probably the worst example. They made that thing because of the popularity of the Demon's Driver, and then they were like, well, shoot, we have to justify its existence. To which, like, yeah, like, I guess, like, I think for what I've witnessed, the show actually did a decent job at actually explaining what the Vision Driver was. But it's like, obviously, it's like they probably wouldn't have done that. Or, like, I mean, I guess it's just like it just shows like that probably that writer actually cared. Because I'm not gonna be surprised if that was a mandate. No, I don't want to buy into shameless cash grabs. Yeah, you're right. Like, you can't argue that. Chat end. You made it end. Because other than that, it's already almost 11. But, or it's not almost 11, it's 11. What is this? Show. Show. Okay. No, it's not. Boys are braces. Boys are braces of. What is this? I'm just reading. Please come. Please. Okay. If this is showing up, I should be fine then, right? Basically, I definitely see the bars, so something clearly was up. So, but I think we're getting this like next month. We're getting this in the next 2 months. Hopefully, it's actually a decent toy, like, and not just what they typically do with the other Memorial Ultraman stuff. Just because it's just, obviously, man, China is just going all out with just making full scaled weapons. But it's not going to be pricey. It's going to be like, that's if they actually improved the toy. If the toy is actually improved and add in animation ultra and like add in the like expand, then it will be like valuable. But we need to. Yeah, I just saw a tweet about that. So that's fun. Like I think the fact that they're doing Bujin is pretty funny. Oh yeah, the Spiral Beret. I if Toe Collectibles has it up, I will definitely get it. the the Spiral Beret being a roleplay item is funny. Zet had LEDs. What are you talking about? And Trigger, like, all of these devices had LEDs. Boy. Oh, wow. They did a video on the EX set. Let's see. Because. Oh, yeah, of course. Like, Blazer did LED animations. While, like, the previous series were just, like, 7 LED colors and such. They've had Boom Boonger. They've had what? They had Boom Boonger since the trademark, or no, since the listings. I mean, if you want that, there's Riken. And like, we're not doing. We're not doing. Sure, we're doing the bare minimum. I have to cover Jared, but I'm not doing the openings. Because like I think what I had in mind, like, because technically, at least what I had in mind to technically show that, because I feel like if I have when I have to cover the card packs, I'm gonna have to at least try to obtain a single pack for each set, just to show the experience of opening one. But other than that, like that's kind of it. Or that's kind of all you're gonna see of me opening a Ride Kenemi or Kemi card pack. Like I'm not gonna open an entire box. Despite how like fun, like despite I guess how like obviously that'll be content, but it's just like I'm not gonna do it. Are they that expensive? Because I thought, can't you just buy a single pack for somewhere? Because then, or else, like we could. It's probably just gonna be pre-recorded. Yeah, because like basically, I think I only see single packs through. I think Taka's the only one I've seen where you can get like a single pack reliably. What? All right. But like other than that, I think you can probably find them off of like Macari via Bai. Other than that, like I don't know. It's just I just don't know how Gotthard's gonna be covered. Like I mean I do, but it's just like there's so much to cover. Because like because again if like because personally I would have liked if I didn't have to do the card packs right away, but I'm gonna have to because those are essential to items later down on the line. So like I can't like yes I can technically, but it's just I don't know. I don't like the order that I have to do because I would rather prefer just like regular packs just to like for example own dedicated like week or something like that. But like Geats has to take place after Gotchard because of the fact that I have to wait for Plosion Rage. So I don't think Draken's gonna buy that unless there's an exclusive. Because he only gets the variants he's interested in. Or like he like hasn't he only gets the huh? Wow. But he only gets the variants that like actually like he thinks are neat. He doesn't get like the art variants. He's getting like the movie ticket variants. What the heck? Toy fan? Hello. I feel like you're familiar. I could have sworn. I mean, yeah. Oh shoot. How do you not remember Toy Fan? I do. I just wanted to make sure. It's an honor, I will say. But it's kind of I'll say it's actually kind of unfortunate that like you're coming at this point just because it's literally almost midnight. But whoops. Yeah, because with this, like, so far the variants that he has are Next Fives, and so far of the Geats and Gotchard movie, the Geats Chemi card, the movie ticket, the general movie ticket item. Excuse me. And then the pocket binder cards. And then he has the like Details of Heroes card secured. Other than that, it's like I'm gonna have to tell him about the others and such, but it's just like I don't know. It's like honestly with Gotchard, whenever I have to cover Gotchard, I personally don't want to cover the variants. I don't want to cover the single cards because it's just like I don't know if it's worth it personally because it's like especially because like I'm not even gonna have the packaging for them. Because I think at that point Draken's gonna throw them out. So it's just like alright. Yeah, Megadon, I'm gonna have to go with Tokupunk. It's not a real card. in my dreams, okay. But what time is it? Who's I feel like I've heard of this person, but who are they? Why VTubers? Like, why exactly them with Chemi cards? Or Chemi cards? Nom nom. Tokabuck, I'm not asking why they are getting VTubers of Chemis. I'm asking why you guys want VTubers on Chemi cards. But I do, though. Yeah, I get it. What the heck happened? What the heck? Am I still... What happened? Wait, am I still fine? Someone tell me. Because for some reason, I can't tell if I'm speaking anymore. Okay, now it's working. Okay. But I don't need to be... Well, I already have one poison. I don't need any more poison. Thank you, Tokubong. Alright. So, if we don't have any more to speak on, or if we don't have, like, if we don't have any more things to talk about, I would just want to say, tomorrow, if there's no video, that's just because of the fact that I'm working on the end of the year update video. I'll try to get that out as soon as possible. It's kind of why I decided to do this. I technically should have done this stream tomorrow, but it's just like I kind of wanted to get this over with. But like the thing too is just you know, I don't know if I should address this, like, I don't know if I should address the things within this, like, things are like that are gonna be upcoming for the streams in this stream or in the end of the year update video, because I mean I might reiterate it, but I don't know, for what I have in mind right now, basically, like, luckily we do still have like content that's gonna like allow us to do a monthly stream, but like again, that's only up to like February, because next month we're going back to Blazar, because Blazar was actually supposed to be this month again. It was because it was supposed to be Blazar with the Dawn Zenkai blade, but then Dragon couldn't ship out HLJ, and for some reason I don't know what's up with my Gashapon for Blazar stones, so they're kind of in limbo right now. But other than that, so I think for next month we will cover Ferdaron Blazar Stone Set 7 and the second EX set plus Gashapon 4. Maybe we will get another thing in, hopefully. But I don't know for sure. Other than that, February then we can actually go back to Geats, because hopefully at that point I get my Cross Geats buckle, because again I would have assumed I should have not received it, but at least known that there's an invoice in, if it weren't for Tokoequals being on break this week. So obviously I don't fault them for that at all. But also, just so it would be like what, the premium stuff from September? No, it will be the movie stuff, and then the premium stuff from then on and such. Other than that, again, there's not really. I don't know if there's much I can share yet, because again, I'm going to start filming the update video after this. I guess I'm probably going to spend all of the, like, basically after what, 12. It's 12:05. So hopefully I get done filming. I want to be done filming in like by like 2. And hopefully just at least get a at least just put it together, like at least just throw it onto the timeline by then, so then I can just spend the rest of tomorrow just getting that out. So then, because at this point now, the video, it's probably going to be Saturday that you're going to see the video. And like, I don't think there will be other things shared yet, because I want to hold those off until it's actually time to do that, or again, just watch the video and such. But you know, as always, I appreciate everyone that came along, and just in general, just want to say thanks to people that stuck by this year for streams. Oops. Forgot about that. Just because, honestly, gosh, I lost my train of thought. But it's just nice to be able to like do this for like. It's nice to do this for basically do these one-off streams each month for this entire year, and like I've enjoyed the interactions I've had, even if they're a bit questionable at times. It's just that, like, you know, I will say I'm always getting better at like getting like underlying the tone of people and such, and it's just overall again very what it's just it helps me to an extent of like being able to like interact with like I think I said it before. Does like I just feel like these streams just help, just allow me to like be more interactive, or like actually converse with my audience and such. Just because yes, I can do that through the comments and such, but like it's actually a lot more fun when I can actually talk and verbalize with people and such. Thank you, Megadon. I again, I'll reiterate this probably in the update video, but I am kind of thinking of transitioning of the not platform of how I stream, because I like stream, like obviously I like StreamYard's fun because of the fact of things like this.
Wendy, marry me?
Sorry. Like honestly, I'm allowed to do a bunch of dumb things with StreamYard. However, I've been kind of trying to like advance like how I do these streams and such. So I don't know if we're gonna make the change immediately, because it's like I would like, because like StreamYard for me is like StreamYard is obviously very convenient, but obviously it's a free program. It's a free like site, so like obviously it's like you don't have as much control with certain aspects and such. Like again, layout. I think layout is probably the biggest thing in my opinion, and just probably quality. Because obviously all my streams were presented as 720p and such. Just because obviously you want 1080p, you're gonna have to pay for the membership and such. And it's like I don't want to do that. And it's just obviously again doing these headline, like making these stupid headlines and such, is pretty fun. And like obviously StreamYard, like I also like StreamYard just because it actually makes the headlines, or it actually helped. It makes I really like its comment highlighting system and such. It's very convenient for me, and just allows me to not really like stress about that and such, because obviously when I've done like my editing session streams, obviously I can't necessarily, like I don't know how to put the comments up at all, as you can obviously tell. So it's just like, because like I like showcasing the comments even if they're not monitored, but like other than that, it's just like you know I want to try to like just again try to touch up how we've been doing these, especially if I've did it for an entire year and such. So like I know this is technically the second year like I've been doing streams, but it's just like again, like the first year we weren't doing them constantly, I mean, we somewhat did, but again, like they weren't like constant. They were just. It was just like kind of whenever Draken and I were able to do them. But then it's just like with Geats happening, it was just like, oh, like, you know, again, it was just more of like just seeing, just trying to transition some things that would have been videos into like streams, just because it's a lot more convenient. I think it's more convenient for the both of us because I don't necessarily have to edit a very long video. And also, it's just like, so then I can basically essentially touch upon these things a lot faster than what I would typically have done. Because that was technically the thing with like whenever we did pre-record these. So, but yeah, we're gonna be close on hitting a 3 hours and 20 minutes. So. That'll have to do with the stream. Again, thanks to everyone that participated. Honestly, just thanks to everyone. Like again, like I said, just thanks to anyone that has popped into the streams just this entire year, and not just this stream, like just in general. Like, you know, I'm very grateful of it overall. But yeah, so that'll have to do. I'll leave you people with what?
What's wrong with you?
Damn.
What's